I do think that the center-left media has been one of the central drivers of anti-trans legislation. And
wait, say that again?
I think the center-left media has been one of the central drivers of anti-trans legislation. And I've been saying it for a long time. I thought that the coverage of the first anti-trans bills in the New York Times was one of the sort of legitimizing spaces of the debate over transness in a fundamentally sort of politicized way under this rubric of objectivity. And so I think that this idea, and it comes from opinion pages and sort of editorial viewpoints and all sorts of things, but the New York Times I think is the largest culprit, but I think largely you sort of have Michelle Goldberg writing a piece called What is a Woman in 2014, positioning cis women and trans women against each other. And there is a way where you read some of these articles and you're like, it definitely could only be written by a white woman who feels so entitled to define the contours of womanhood as such. But there is a way where these conversations have really fueled the legislative and legal fights, I will say. And for example, in Oklahoma's opposition to our motion to preliminarily enjoin their anti-trans healthcare ban, they cited to the New York Times 27 times. Many of the so-called medical experts that are put forth in defense of these laws, almost all of them that have been discredited by judges that have been appointed by presidents across the political spectrum, have often cited to articles in the New York Times in support of their position. And so it's really hard to say that things that are positioned as reporting on what the state of the science is aren't actually constructing our sense of the legitimacy of trans life in this moment.